today's class we are going to solve 5 marks problem on long-term capital gain which has appeared in the question paper in the year 2018 for 5 marks. Before we solve the sum, let us first read it. Mr. Pandurang sells a residential house on 1/5/2018 for rupees 24,46,000 which had purchased on 1st April 2001 for rupees 2 lakh. He expended rupees 1,50,000 on the construction of the new residential house in the year 2019. He deposited rupees 1 lakh in the specified bank under the notified scheme. The cost inflation index for the year 2001-2 is 100, 2018-19 is 280. Compute the taxable capital gain for the assessment year 2019-20. As I told you, this question has appeared under Ramachandra University in the year 2018 for 5 marks, and this problem is based on long-term capital gain. And in the beginning classes I have told you how to identify whether the question is based on long-term capital gain or short-term capital gain. It is identified on the basis of the asset and the holding period. Now here the asset is residential house. Residential house is non-financial asset. In case of non-financial asset, the holding period is how much? That is, in case of building and land, it is 24 months. So if any asset is acquired by the assessee for more than 24 months, then it is called as long-term capital asset. So any gain arising from long-term capital asset is long-term capital gain. So let us start solving the sum. First we take full value of consideration. Full value of consideration at what price or what value this residential house is sold. This is the value of consideration. He has sold, that is Mr. Pandurang has sold the residential house for rupees 24,46,000. 24,46,000 is our full value of consideration. From this, we need to deduct selling expenses. In sum, no selling expenses are given, so selling expenses will remaining balances same, that is 24,46,000 is called as net consideration. Net consideration is 24,46,000. From this, we need to deduct the cost of acquisition. And as the asset is long-term capital asset, we need to calculate index cost of acquisition of the residential house. How do we calculate index cost of acquisition of the asset? That is cost of acquisition into CII for the year of transfer divided by CII for the year of purchase of asset. What is the cost of acquisition of the asset? This asset was purchased on 1st April 2001 for rupees 2 lakh. Here directly we are taking cost of acquisition of the asset because the long-term capital asset is purchased after the base year. It is purchased exactly on the base year, that is on 1st April 2001. Suppose if the asset is purchased before 1st April 2001, then we need to compare the original cost with the fair market value. 1st April 2001, we can take cost of acquisition, that is 2 lakh, into what is the CII for the year of transfer. We are provided information here. Transfer has taken place in the year 2018-19. The CII is 280 upon 100. That is CII for the year of purchase. In the year 2001, 2 is purchased, and CII for the year 2001, 2 is given to us, that is 100. So what is the answer that we get? 2 lakh into 280 upon 100. We get 5 lakh 60,000. Check if in the problem you are given information about the cost of improvement. Here no any additional cost of improvement is incurred by the assessee, so cost of improvement will be nil. Now the balance figure, that is 24,46,000 minus 5,60,000 is 18,86,000. Suppose in the sum you are given cost of improvement, we need to consider cost of improvement and calculate indexation for the same and deduct it from this answer. As we are not given cost of improvement, our answer, that is gross long-term capital gain is 18,86,000. From this, deduct exemptions if they are given in the sum. Check if you are given any information related to the exemptions. Yes, that is he expended rupees 1,50,000 on the construction of the new residential house in the year 2019, plus he deposited 1 lakh in the specified bank under the notified scheme. Pay attention. What asset is sold by the assessee? It is residential house. And in what asset he is investing his money? He is investing or he is spending 1,50,000 rupees on residential house itself. The residential house itself is sold, and whatever capital gain received from selling the residential house is invested in purchase of new residential house. Therefore, we can claim exemption under section 54. Okay. So how much amount is spent? 1,50,000 plus we can also exempt the amount which is deposited under the notified scheme or in any national bank, that is 1 lakh rupees. So exemption under section 54 will be, it is construction of residential house. Construction of residential house is 1,50,000 plus the amount deposited in notified scheme is 1 lakh rupees. Therefore, 1 lakh plus 1,50,000, both the amount we can claim as exemption under section 54. So 2,50,000 rupees can be claimed as One is the construction of residential house and one more is deposit in the notified scheme. When the residential house itself is sold and the investment is made in either construction of a new residential house or purchase of new residential house, then we can claim exemption under section 54. So full amount and then deposit in the notified scheme 1 lakh rupees we have deducted 2,50,000. Suppose for the construction of the house, if the assessee has invested rupees 20 lakhs, what happens now? The gross long-term capital gain is 80,86,000, wherein the investment made in construction of new residential house is 20 lakh. We cannot deduct 20 lakh as it exceeds our gross long-term capital gain. So we can claim exemption only up to gross long-term capital gain. So gross long-term capital gain or investment in the new house, whichever is less, can be claimed as exemption under section 54. So we have solved a question paper problem which was asked under RCM in the year 2018 for 5 marks. Next we will be solving one more sum which was asked under RCM for 5 marks.